Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the podcast from both sides. I'm your host Johnny, and my guest today is Sabrina. Hello, Sabrina. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, thank you for calling me to do this podcast. It's an honor to be part of this.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
What I do. I don't know, I'm trying to post more content on social media, and I would actually love to have my own podcast one day, who knows. So this is a nice experiment also.
Yes.
And yeah, more or less that's it, because I'm also doing a 9 to 5, but hopefully I'm gonna quit it soon.
Okay, great. Then I think we can just get started, jump into it directly. So our episode today is about exactly this, about social media. And this is why we have Sabrina with us. She's a pro at this. The episode is about, in general, how social media affects relationship. Because sometimes it feels like it's the third person in a relationship. Some people post for likes, for validation, to get more views, more appreciation from strangers or other people online. So we will discuss that a bit. And I think we can just directly jump into the first segment, which is the icebreaker. In our case, it's called Post or Ghost. So we will basically look at the love-hate relationship we have with social media, because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, right?
Absolutely. Many times can be super bad, so yeah.
Exactly. So who do you think posts more thirst traps, men or women?
Probably women, probably.
I
Because
would say yes.
yes, many of us are usually a lot insecure also, so like we kind of need that validation, and we try to find it a lot on social media.
Do you think that's the reason why women do it? Because they are insecure?
Maybe a little bit, but also because maybe they like to hear, good things like appreciation and stuff, like nice comments. But yeah,
Okay.
mostly for that.
I would agree that women they post more thirstier traps, actually. And the second question would be, who's actually more thirstier?
Men.
Men. Okay,
Absolutely.
I agree. I mean, I can see comments, I can see what people, like, it works both ways, right? The women post it because the men are thirsty, the men react because they are thirsty, so it kind of feeds into the vicious cycle of posting online to get views, but you get the views because men really want to look at this stuff. So
Oh, yes.
so yes, that is true. Yeah, go ahead.
Also, women a lot of times actually are thirsty. Like if you go to watch some post online of men, good looking men with muscles and stuff like that, women are crazy. Women can be really crazy.
There's a guy now who's super famous. He is posting only what he gets in his DMs, and it's always crazy stuff from women. He just posts there what they write to him, and of course maybe it's at this point it's just a joke. Maybe it didn't start as a joke, right? But now it's just women saying the crazy stuff and just hoping that he posts them. I think it's a joke of course, but at the beginning it was like, wow, these, like, they say things we would not say online as men. Like women have a bigger fantasy, like a better fantasy than us, I would say.
Absolutely. Like I think we text a little bit more kind of to get the attention. Men's are more like, oh, you're, I don't know, just
hot.
Smallest comments. Exactly. So yeah.
Beautiful, hot, blah blah blah, hearts, emojis, whatever. But women are more creative in I would like you to say on my phone. Okay, whoa, like
exactly.
Yeah. Well, do you think that, first of all, following your ex on social media, is that a red flag or not?
I don't think so. It depends also, I think. It depends a lot on how the relationship was and when, where, I don't know. I don't usually follow my ex.
Okay.
But I follow a couple of them because, I don't know, I still have kind of a nice relationship because it ended in a good way. Like, okay, we're not meant for each other. That's it. But I feel like if there is like a connection or an attraction, that's bad. That could be a really red flag.
I agree here, because I think it depends on how it ends. If you ended, if you're still like, I don't know, not friends, but you know what I mean. Like it's a little bit of still friends. You don't hate them because it ended in a certain way, and that's it. You're not meant for each other. Then you could still be there. What if you like their photos and you still interact with them on social media?
Again, I think it depends a lot. Like, what's the picture? Is it like a kind of sexy one or a cute one? Or it's, vacation, like pictures of vacation and stuff. I think it really depends also on the intention. Why are you liking it? Like, are you seeking attention, or you're just, oh, that's nice?
You saw it while you're scrolling, and then you pressed like.
Exactly. But I don't like that personally. I'm not a fan of it.
You don't like it. Okay, we get that.
Yeah.
I think, I agree again here, because it's quite dependent on the situation. And I would say if it's, again, a normal relationship, there's nothing wrong. If you are liking certain posts, sending certain messages, doing certain things, of course, it's a red flag, not acceptable.
Absolutely.
You have not moved on.
No.
Is there something that gives you, I don't like this word, but maybe you know it from social media.
The ick. Yes. I don't like, maybe, wait, do you mean like in a relationship, or?
I think on social media. Yeah.
On social media in general.
Like a post or something, or a reel, I don't know, something that you see and you're like.
I'm not a fan of those posts where people say, I'm so ugly, or I'm not attractive, and they are like a lot, and they just act like they're not, so people can give them compliments. I really don't like that. I like more natural stuff. Just be confident. Even if you want to say, oh wow, I looked at myself and I'm so sexy today, that's good. That's completely fine. Okay. But be like super sexy and post, I feel so horrible.
Great. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Probably I will say that.
Okay. For me, what gives me the ick in posts, I think it's more when people are, as you said, are fake. I think to me it's you can see it immediately when someone is fake. When someone is faking it, or you don't feel this actual energy, the real energy that they're showing. They're putting on a mask for the people. And on social media, this is super common, right? Everyone is maybe putting a mask. But,
yes, absolutely.
But yeah, some people don't do it well. And then it's cringy. Yeah,
I completely agree. I'd rather, have a private life and a social media life, because I kind of tend to separate both of them. But I'm completely honest and natural all the time, so yeah,
that's
I prefer
interesting.
that.
I guess we can talk about that in a bit. More question on this icebreaker segment. You obviously post a lot on social media. What do you think about partners posting each other? Do you like it? Do you not like it? If someone doesn't post you?
Okay, so we actually are entering what I was saying before, because I'm a super private person, so I tend to don't post my personal life, like my relationship and stuff. And also I'm okay with my partner not posting me. I'm completely fine with that. I don't like when the person acts as single. So maybe I will not post pictures with my partner, but people online will know I'm not available and I'm in a relationship.
Okay. How do you let them know? How do you let them know?
Maybe I could post something like just the hands or dinner out, and you can see that I'm with someone else, but maybe not the face, just because I like to keep. Yes, I like to keep things private. So yeah, so I'm okay with them not posting me.
What if you got married, for example? Like, would you not want to celebrate this occasion by showing hey, look at this beautiful man?
I would love to do that.
Yeah,
absolutely. I would love to do that. But if I have a partner that doesn't have social media and doesn't want their face online, and it's more or less what is happening to me right now, I will be okay. Like, I will be completely okay with not posting him. So
yeah, then of course you have to respect what they wish.
Exactly. But I will still post something. Also from the wedding. Maybe I'm gonna ask the photographer to do something that has to be cute but not with the face of him. And maybe I'm hugging him from, behind, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, with the face hidden.
Yeah.
Cool. We can play a little mini game before we move on to the next segment.
Okay.
So we have 3 scenarios, and for each one we can decide if you put a like, if you put a comment, or if you block.
Okay. Like, comment, block. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So like, comment, block. Your situationship posts a gym selfie with a deep caption.
The deep caption.
Yes.
My situationship. Maybe I will just put a heart, because situationship. So I still want that person. So yeah, maybe just a like.
You're like, I saw it, I'm there, I read it, but you don't deserve a comment.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay. Well, talk to me if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. your partner follows a new influencer every week.
Okay, I guess like a girl influence.
I guess so, yeah. That would be the worst case, right? I mean, if they are like girls.
Yeah, absolutely. It depends. What does this influencer? Is it something like for me? Like, advices to be a better partner?
Okay.
Or it's like a hot influencer that posts, those kind of content. I would probably comment it, but really bad. I would have a really good conversation.
Put a comment where on him, you would talk to him about it. But if you were only on social media, what would you do?
Okay, I will block him instantly.
Block, like, yalla.
Nope.
So, ciao.
Nope. I'm out.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, so it depends. If I'm in a relationship, I will probably just block. Because I really respect my partner. If I'm not in a relationship, maybe I will like, yeah, I know.
You're right.
You're right.
Yes.
And it's me. That person is me. Good.
Okay. So no comments there. Nothing to say.
No.
No. Just simple like.
Yeah, it's enough. They will know.
Cool. Then we can move on to the second part of this episode. Basically our main topic. It's it's real life versus online life. I mean, we also talked about this before. Like, I would like us to talk about how social media impacts relationships between men and women, how we communicate, how we see things from both sides. So I think it started as a nice thing, right? Social media always started as a nice thing. Okay, I can find a friend from high school, or I could talk to these people that I don't talk to all the time, or after school or after work, I can hang out or show them things or show my life to these people that I know and I like. Now, I think it's more about, especially Instagram, I think, shows the bad part of social media, where it's like, look at me, I'm doing great. Look at me, I'm dining in this fancy place. I'm traveling to 20 places a year. I am doing this and that. What do you think about this? Okay,
so it can be destructive for some people, because I feel like many times we see these perfect life with a bunch of travel and everything, and we're like here living our normal life, and we're like, wow, so my life almost doesn't matter, You can have severe depression because of that. And this is also why I actually also travel a lot, but I travel on a super restrict budget, and I like to talk about that. Also because many times we feel like if we have to go somewhere, we have to do fancy stuff. We have to spend a lot of money, and we have to, I don't know. And it's not like that. We can have a lot with so much less. But going back to the topic, I don't know, it can really affect the way you can see life, also your body, your finances, the way your house look. I saw many people, I also struggled a lot before, like when I was living in another place. I really wanted to do a lot of content, but I was struggling because my house wasn't fancy enough. My kitchen was old. My bedroom was just an economic
I'm
bedroom.
What's behind me? It's not fancy at all. So it's like
right now, I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Your background is really nice. Yeah.
But I'm lucky.
You have a stair, which is already great.
Yeah, the stair is magnificent, and I actually just bought the plant because I felt like it would have been
nice. That's really cool.
Yeah, just to be. Again, completely transparent.
That's the social media aspect, right?
Exactly.
You're like, hey, I'm going on camera. I should maybe buy a plant for tomorrow.
Exactly.
You just bring it back. It's fine. I don't care about real life.
No, I actually wanted plants, so I'm going to keep her. But yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, many times we feel like we don't have enough to post, and it's pretty sad. So I think that also affected me and my confidence, because right now, of course, I feel more confident of making content. Like, I'm ready to start again making a bunch of content because I'm in a nice place with nice background, so I can do that. But we have to keep in our mind that this is not real life, not all the time, and you can still make good content with less aesthetic vibe. You just need a camera, maybe a light, and more or less that's it. Yeah, to start, of course.
Speaking of what you show to the world, do you think you, as a person who has a good social media following and posts a lot of your life and what you do and what you think, do you have to keep a certain persona, like a certain Sabrina that you show to the world, and that's the Sabrina that you are in front of the camera versus the Sabrina that you are inside?
Okay, so no.
Okay.
Not in my case, at least, because I try to really be as more natural as possible. But I can see, yes, but I can see that I post like different contents on different platforms. Like it's not a different version of me, it's just a part of me. So maybe, for example, on Instagram, it's all of Sabrina. It's just a tiny part of Sabrina. It's more like the one that enjoys life, that still struggle, but, that travels.
The positive side.
Exactly. It's more the positive side. And also like when I post, because I also like to post when I'm not that good. So people can see that it's not always about happiness, but I like to put in like a positive message because that's me. Like all the time when I'm super bad, maybe I'm super bad for 30 minutes and that's it. Then I start thinking about the positive things in it. And there are always. Somehow we can find positive things. And on TikTok, for example, I post something completely different that you don't really see on Instagram. It's like my funny side. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's more my funny side or the one that talks directly to the camera instead of posting traveling.
It's more spontaneous on TikTok.
Yeah.
You just hold the camera and talk.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It started like a game kind of. I did it and yeah.
Now which one do you prefer?
I prefer probably more Instagram because I like more the aesthetic and the videos I do there. But TikTok is so much easier. So if I have to post, it's way easier on TikTok and I'm posting probably more there than on Instagram because Instagram needs so much more effort and probably it's more fake kind of. I don't know.
Because it takes more editing and processing and preparing it to be posted?
Yeah, not also, but I feel like it can be more fake as a platform, like in general, between people, because everyone is just super positive. I have money, I have a nice job, I have whatever. On TikTok, you see more the other side. You see people struggling, people mad or pissed, but in a funny way still. Yeah. So, I don't know. Or maybe it's my algorithm.
You relate more to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
more natural for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you think people also post for attention and getting social currency status? Like, apart from likes and views, of course, there's money involved for some big creators, but we're talking about like normal people here that maybe are not getting a lot of money from Instagram or TikTok or no money at all. What is driving them to post?
I think we like to share as humans in general. Like many people share just to show off the partner or again all of the good things, but on another side maybe I don't know, I post more to, yes, of course, to reach more people and to spread like positive vibes and everything, but it's also for me like a personal diary, kind of like it's a different way of journaling sometimes.
Do you go back and look at it? Like, do you watch videos from a year, 2 years ago and see what changed?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I always do that. I mean, not all the time, but at least a couple of times a year. I like to go back and see how I changed. And I changed so much.
How did you change?
Like the way I talk, it changed a lot. The way I'm so much more positive right now. I'm like glowing kind of with positivity. It's different because before I wasn't like this, of course. It took me a lot of work to become like the healthiest version of myself where I can be just happy even in bad moments. So looking back, sometimes I kind of want to hug myself. I'm like, it's so cute. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, forgot.
So maybe speaking of attention and likes, why do you think likes still matter even for people who claim that they don't care about likes?
I think yes.
But why?
And I'm not sure, but we kind of like when people likes what we do in general. Like if we think also about real life, if I'm showing you like a painting I did, of course I want you to like it and tell me, oh wow, that's beautiful. I'm not showing it for you to tell me, oh, that's awful.
That's sorry.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of seek that attention. And I also noticed that, okay, we need to be way more conscious when we post and aware of like we matter even if we don't receive likes. because many times we can feel like we don't matter, we're not enough, we're no one. We are someone, of course, so yeah. And I also have to think about that many times, mostly when I post on TikTok. TikTok is crazy, sorry. So sometimes I post something and it just goes super viral, even if I did it in literally 13 seconds, no caption, no tags, no nothing, and it's just like 100,000 views. And like, what happened? Why? And maybe it is funny, but no good light, no, not at all like a good audio, because I have this thing on my phone, and when it moves on the cover, it does like a super bad noise. And yeah, I did a video like that and it just went super viral and it didn't make sense. But then I posted another video a little bit more structured and I had just 2 views. It was like, why?
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
It destroys your confidence. You're like, what happened there?
Yes, I was. What happened? So I just like I hided it because I don't want it to show up on my profile for now. Like whatever.
What?
But after like those 2 seconds where I felt like, oh, wow, 24 hours passed and I just have 2 views, I was okay with it. So we really have to understand, okay, maybe this content didn't work. It's okay. Let's see what worked in another one and let's try to replicate, even if sometimes platforms does crazy things that we can't really understand, I think.
I have one question about the topic you mentioned before, which is sharing your partner and privacy. Do you think, in your case, you're a private person, but what do you think about people that post their partners? Does that more give them more pressure, or is it more strengthening the relationship and making it stronger? Because like, you know, I'm not ashamed to show my partner. I'm not afraid to say, hey, this is the person I like in front of everyone. It's like not introducing your partner to your friends. I think it would be weird if you have like together for 3 years and then you don't show them at all.
No, absolutely. I actually think it's nice. And I would also do that, like if I'm in as you were saying, if I'm married or stuff like that, of course I would love to post my partner. But if my partner doesn't want to, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I will still post stuff all the time. Like from here until now, he will be on my profile. And no, I think it's actually nice to post their partner. It's not a bad thing at all. I know some people in my family that posted a lot, but in kind of like, oh, look at us, we're the best,
we're so
stuff
happy.
like that. Yeah, I don't like that. It's super fake. It's not at all true, and I really don't like that. It gives me the ick, as you were saying before.
That's true. Yeah, that's fake.
So yeah,
it is.
But no, I think it's completely fine posting their partner.
Good. Yeah, I think the problem is not posting or not posting. It's not social media in general. Is that we are looking for this validation externally, whether it's about our partner or about ourselves, about our bodies, about how we do, what we like. I think that is the problem of society. It's not social media in general. It's just a tool, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It depends also on the way you post your partner. Like, what are you posting? Is it always like, look at us, we're so good? Or it's also, you know, funny moments, or I don't know, like normal life, we're cooking together. I don't know. Depends.
Okay. Great. I think we can move on to segment 3, the part 3 of the episode. It's a quick fire round. It's hot takes. So you tell me what you think about these hot takes.
Okay.
You can also ask some if you want. Men seek peace in real life. Women seek validation online. What do you think?
Oh God. I think it's true. I really think it's true.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have to be the peaceful place for my partner, you know, like the safe place. And yeah, women generally seek validation online. Not me. Not anymore. I did it.
Anymore.
Okay. I also did it because I have to be honest. But no, I think I did it maybe until 19. No, not anymore. I'm good.
Yeah, I agree with this as well. As a man, we really want peace in our real life. We don't want our partner to be the issue. That they should be the resolution for our problems. Do you think that being pretty is a new influencer currency? It's a new way to be famous?
Not online anymore.
Okay.
I think it was like that before a lot, but now I see that we as humans love natural stuff, and I saw a bunch of new influencers that are completely normal. Of course, still beautiful, but completely normal, like overweight, super skinny, perfect body. What is perfect actually? But yeah, those things that society usually was seeking before. I feel like right now we really like more natural stuff. Like, I don't know if you saw maybe weight loss journey about completely normal people posting just every day to show off their results. And it's so nice to see also like real bodies and stuff.
That is true. I think I like these videos. I like kind of like I'm on the team of that person, even though I don't know them. They're a complete stranger. And you're like, yeah, good job. Go and continue to this.
Yes,
because they want to do
keep
it, right?
Going.
And you're like, you keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know you at all. I would never see you again in my life, but good job.
Yeah, exactly. I think we really like that.
Yeah, that is true. We like authenticity. I think this is something coming back nowadays. Do you think that
even more now?
Yeah. Do you think that we post to show someone specific because we want someone specific to see it?
I think many people does that. Absolutely. Probably young, I think. I'm not sure. Probably younger people usually. Or you want your crush or whatever to see what you're posting. So you kind of do like a more cute picture or sexy picture. And you can't send it directly, so you post it.
Why can't
hoping
you? Because
you're gonna see
it's like it's not a relationship, it's something else.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a crush. Someone, maybe actually also older people. Like you see someone at the gym and they like you follow each other and you can't be just look at my my back or my abs.
Yeah.
So you post it as a story or whatever. You're like,
so
please.
The next time they're at the gym, they were like,
exactly.
I would like some of that. Cool.
Exactly. What do you think about it?
I think people generally, I think it also depends, right? I think someone like you who has a lot of followers, who's been doing this for a while, maybe you're not doing it anymore. We're posting for exactly someone specific. You just do it because you want to and you want to share whatever is on your mind. Maybe people like normal social media users, they sometimes of course do this for a specific person. Yeah, when you have a crush or when you're like, oh, I hope this person likes my story, or I hope this person sends me a message, or look at me, I'm here, I want to make that person jealous and that person jealous. And yeah, it's quite common, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. All ages, I think. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Cool. We have a comment from a listener of the show. It's our fourth segment, part 4 of the show. Basically, the question is, my girlfriend posted a picture from our trip, but she cropped me out of the picture. When I asked her why, she said the photo looked better that way.
Oh God, I will break up. Directly, like, nope.
Immediately.
Yeah, I mean, was it like really true? Like, was that bad, the picture, or was just an excuse?
Yeah.
Because it depends. Of course, if the person was like had a super strange face, but still, don't post it.
No, don't post it. Exactly.
Don't post it.
Or you ask the person, you tell them, hey, you know what? I really like myself in this picture, and I really like you in this picture. You can also do some editing and put them together. Or if you really don't want to do any editing at all, you're like, can I crop you out? But I will post another picture of us.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's the case. That's why I replied.
Yeah.
I answered like that because
it seems like
there was like another, like a carousel with a bunch of pictures together, and that one, I'm so sorry, my love, but you were looking like horrible shit, so I had to crop you out.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I can understand that.
Yeah, it seems like it's
no,
like directed at him. Is like, oh, you're so ugly, I'm just gonna crop you out. Why are you with him? You can't look at him.
Yeah, no.
So
if it's
crazy.
just picture of the person that actually posted and the trip, and there is no reference that this person was with someone else, that's bad. That's a big no for me.
No, that's a red flag for sure.
Yeah,
I would invite our listeners to share more of their stories in the comments.
Give us more details.
Yeah, exactly. This is crazy. Yeah, I think this has been a really good talk so far. We have reached the last part of our show, of our episode.
Oh no.
I wish it was a show. I would like you to share a little bit of your experience and maybe give some advice and some opinions. So I will start maybe with just an idea, and then you can continue this. Right?
Okay.
If you could delete or remove one part of social media, what would it be?
Probably, okay, right now I will say like seeing the number of how many people are following you.
Okay, that bothers you.
It doesn't really bother me, but I feel like it would be so much better because we tend to go, where a bunch of people are already following, and sometimes are also people that, of course, influencers, and we kind of lose the contact with reality. Because it's like when you know a person, you meet a person, a completely new one, you're not going to ask them, how many people do you see in a month? Or how many friends do you have? It doesn't matter. It matters the person that is in front of you, and, you just have a talk with that person, and maybe you're going to be in a friendly relationship with them, But yeah, probably I will take that out for content creators and people in general.
Okay, that sounds like a really good idea, to be honest, because I think at some point Instagram or some other thing, they were hiding the likes, or now even
you can do it.
You can hide how many likes you get on certain, which is fine, I guess. But I think the followers is a big one, because we don't notice this. We just click on the profile. Oh, they only have whatever. They only have 20 followers. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, whatever. Oh, they have 2,000, or they have 200 million, or whatever. Oof, okay, that's a famous guy. Yeah, and sometimes these followers don't even care about them. They just followed them 15 years ago, and they never unfollowed.
Yes, exactly. I should actually start unfollowing a bunch of people.
Oh, sometimes I just go there and I just why do I follow this person? Okay, bye. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I look at the stories, like all of them, and when I arrive to those profiles, then I'm like, who is this person?
What's that guy?
Like their contents, just unfollow. What is this?
That's good.
Yeah.
What is, as a social media person, creator, what is a rule that you live by in both social media and relationships?
Being gentle, probably.
Okay.
And I'm a lot about being gentle and also bringing a good energy in whatever I do in life. Also in my thoughts when I'm alone, I like to be gentle with myself, with other people, with everyone. And probably I don't. What did you ask me exactly?
I asked the question. That's okay. I think the question was, what is one rule that you live by?
Okay, yes, that one, and being as much natural as possible, like not faking. It doesn't make sense. Also because if you fake, you have to keep faking all the time, and you kind of lost contact with reality, with yourself. Because when they say fake until you make it, that's actually true. We have a big power on our mind. And if we fake too much on social media, then we could really disconnect from ourselves. So that's not good.
Did that ever happen to you, where you faked too much and you thought, I'm a different person?
Maybe not on social media.
Okay.
But yes, in relationship that happened, like in past relationship with, some ex or with friends. Like I noticed that I was a people pleaser.
Okay.
Basically. So I had to change myself a lot. Like going out with friends, they were always drink alcohol. So I was also drink alcohol, even if I didn't really wanted to. I wasn't an alcoholic, or I'm not saying I was drunk all the time. I wasn't drunk, but still I was drinking maybe, aperitivo italiano.
Yeah, that's quite common actually, to drink just because we're socially together, and if one person starts drinking, then everyone starts drinking.
And you kind of have to, because if you
don't, in some places it's like, oh, you're not drinking? Why? Are you okay? Okay, I just don't want to drink.
And before I cared about that a lot. Now I'm like, I don't care. If I want to drink just water, I'm just going to drink water. That's it.
That's it.
I'm here for the company, not for something else. So, yeah. So maybe, yes, I did a lot in past. Also being a different person. If it's not about me, but let's say you're dating a super car person or a video gamer or stuff, if you change yourself too much based on what the other person likes, you lose yourself. You don't remember what you like, and that's bad.
What about if if we look at the positive side of social media,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of the good things that you find on social media or about social media? Like, you're a creator, you're there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do it? Why do you like it?
Well, if you follow the right people, social media is amazing. Like if you
Okay.
follow people that motivates you to be a better person or gives you inspirations to change your whole life, doing as much as you can to change your life, or also people that talks about body positivity, that shows their own body as they are instead of editing the videos and stuff. It can be really nice. And also from the content I post, I received many comments of people that were telling me, oh, your content makes me so much more happier. Every time I see you talking about something,
Aw.
I feel like really good instantly, even if you're just talking about something random, but you bring that positivity in my life or a smile, whatever. And I feel like that's really nice. Also, it happened to me in life in general. Like I was one day on a post that was about, I don't even know if we can use certain words.
We can try.
Okay, about suicide. And I noticed that many people started commenting like in a super sad way, like a really bad way. They were not doing okay. And they started commenting them in a positive way. And I would love more people to do this. So I hope that who will listen will start putting some positive vibes out there when they see something like bad.
So you posted a post about that topic, and then people. No.
There was the post,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I was dumb scrolling, and I saw that reel, and I went inside of the comments, and I saw
okay.
many people commenting about their personal life.
And then people were giving them encouragement and positive.
Not that many.
Okay.
So I wanted to be that part.
Okay.
And now I see that more people started doing it, and I love that because
You think you see it because your algorithm is full of it, because you selected only to look at the positive part. Maybe the world hasn't changed.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're just seeing it like this because your algorithm is full of nice stuff. What do you think?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I mean, the algorithm does its own things. So yeah, you're probably super right. But
Sorry.
now I see more. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. At least I see now that people actually try to be kind. Not always, because of course there are still a bunch of people putting hate instead of kindness on social media. But I like
because
to look at
it gets
the positive.
views. Yeah. I agree, though. I think we can, even if the algorithm doesn't show us what we like and what we don't like, but still, if you think about it like a bucket, you can fill the bucket with this type of thing, or you can fill it with bad things, right? There's going to be a certain amount of space that these ideas take. And if we try to all be more positive and push ourselves and other people maybe to be better, then it will be like this.
Absolutely. We can be better. We all can be.
Yes, I think we all can be better. That is for sure.
Yes. I mean, we can't be perfect, but I always say to people, be your best version possible today. Like, what can you do today to be a better version of yourself? Even if it's something super small.
How do you act on it? That's a good idea, but sometimes I struggle with this stuff because I look at it and it's like, okay, I know there's a million things I could do today that would make me a better person. Also depends on what you feel a better person is, right? It could be learning a new language or whatever, doing something that you were postponing for 16 years. So it really depends. How do you act on it? Like, what are the steps that you do?
Well, it depends. Also, like, let's say you have a super busy day. Like, okay, let's say I have a super busy day where I can't really do something for other people. Even just commenting nice stuff on people that are struggling with something, that could be nice. Or you're talking with a friend, if we go outside of social media, you're talking with a friend and really needs some advices, instead of being like super quick and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, whatever, putting a little bit more effort in it, or be like, okay, maybe I can't today, but I will be able next week, we can have like a long chat, just putting a little extra effort. And it depends, because it's really big, this argument. Is it the word? Okay.
Yeah, the topic you mean.
Yeah, the topic is really big, because you can do so many things. Like if you are with someone, if you have a partner, and maybe I don't know, let's say you're living together since a long time, and now when you come back home, you're just like, hi, sup?
Sit on the couch, eat something, watch TV,
dumb
sleep.
Scroll, just exactly. That's not good, and it doesn't help the relationship. So if you arrive home and you just silently hug the person from behind, whatever, you just hug that person, gives them a forehead kiss, that's already way better for them and also for yourself. Like you're putting an effort in the relationship and to be a better partner.
Yes.
So we don't need to do big things. I actually read today a thing about a 1 minute rule.
Okay.
Like when you're procrastinating, for example, many times you're like, because you feel overwhelmed about many things and your brain needs a little push. So if you give yourself a minute to do something, like you don't have to do the whole thing, but just let's say you have to work on the PC, you just open it and that's it. You did something. And it's going to move you to the next step because you already did the first little step. And that's the same, I think, in a relationship. Like you can put a minute, like if you never put effort, you can put a minute effort in the relationship. You're not going to fix the whole thing, but it's going to be a start. So, yeah.
That's really good advice. Yeah, starting something, sometimes I also feel like this, especially I would give an example which is not totally unrelated to social media, but a real example from my life. Going to the gym, for example, sometimes going like even if I've been going for a few years and I like it, sometimes it feels like, oh, today I don't want to go. But the thing is, when I first thing, when I come back home, then I change my clothes, and when you do the steps, like you change your clothes, you already leave the house, you go to the gym, you get into the gym, it's like, oh, too late to go back, right? You're there. Yeah. And when you start warming up and doing the first exercise, you're like, okay, not that bad, and then you do the second one, the third one, you finish your workout, and by the end of the workout you're like, thank God I came, like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Why was I procrastinating, or why was I not thinking I should come? And this is exactly like this, right? If you do something, like imagine I needed to clean the house and I say I will give 1 minute to clean the house. If you start, you're not going to stop after a minute, you just start.
Exactly.
So you keep doing another minute and then you end up cleaning the house and you're like,
yes,
amazing, I feel great. It's a good trick. So it's just start doing it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to say the truth because I just saw it in a reel. So I'm not sure if it's like that. But
it's okay. Social media.
From what I read, exactly, was like in the caption, like in Japan, they treat procrastination as a disease. And these are 7 things they do. And this was one of them. And it's actually perfect because, yeah, exactly. If you, I don't know, I have to wash the dishes, but I really don't want to. You're not going to wash just a minute of dishes. You're going to wash all of them.
All of them. And you're not going to wash one and then stop. Unless you really need it that time. Like, oh, I need this cup right now. Then maybe you do it. But usually you would just, if you start doing one, you will do all of them. And maybe that's why we procrastinate, because that's the other side of it. Because you're thinking, oh, I need 30 minutes to wash the dishes now. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow you should add more dishes and then it becomes
oh, I need an hour now.
Then you never will just throw them away. At some point you have to wash the dishes, okay? Yeah. Listener, please go
when you
wash
finish
the
forks. Yeah.
The forks. Oh, get a dishwasher. I need a place for a dishwasher, but that would be amazing.
Oh yeah, me too.
That's great. Cool. Maybe to end this in a nice way. At the end of the day, social media is also a mirror of ourselves and society. And I think, as you said before, let's try to always be good and show good stuff. We don't have to show fake stuff and only the good stuff, because that doesn't help people. We show the real stuff, but let's also be good towards other people.
Yes, in social media and outside of social media.
And outside of social media, for sure.
We can do better.
We can do better. Right. Thank you so much, Sabrina, for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me. It was really nice.
That's really cool. Thank you again for coming. To finish this, I would like to tell people where can they find you. We talked a lot about your social media presence. If you'd like people to know where you are, please let us know where can they find you.
Absolutely. Well, it's aluna.bria, and it's the same on both TikTok or Instagram. So yeah, and if I'll do a podcast, it will be the same. I also actually share stuff on Patreon. I have a Patreon account now where I do mostly stuff about meditation and journaling, personal growth, healing, those kind of things. And it's still the same name. So yeah.
Cool. I'll try to post this in the description so that people can see it.
Thank you.
So that people can go there as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Mine too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye everyone. Thank you for joining us today.